Hey YouTube, it's Alexis, Transformers the Show, going to bring you a very short, sweet, simple, hopefully quick unboxing here of the Magic Square Combatagons, because I bought these a while back and I haven't done it. So we'll do them individually, so I'm going to move all these out of the way for a moment and we'll crack on with them one by one and then put them into combine mode. So stay tuned. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed the video today. Don't forget to support the channel. Please, when you shop on the Showzy store, use code TFSHOW in the supporters. Thank you. It's no particular order. I haven't actually looked at any reviews of these, so I bought these because they're my favourite combiner scene. So instructions, get what come from Blastoff there. I think they'll come with different parts of the parts forming. So you got his lower torso there, his upper thighs. It's interesting. That must be for Brawls on that side. I think it is. We'll get his hand as well, which is a fairly decent hand. It's a Magic Square, wonderful putty style, Tupperware style. There you go. And you get Blastoff there. So we'll take just a very quick look at the individual bot modes. We'll get those stats out, and then we'll bring them into their combine mode. Apologies about the auto bot backdrop. I haven't put together the Decepticon one yet. So next on the next is Vortex. We get him out. He's the biggest box. He comes with his little guns. We put little guns on him in helicopter mode. We probably will actually. We'll keep that to one side for a moment. He comes with all his parts. So it's quite cool how they all come with individual parts. You've obviously got his upper torso there with his head. He's got some butterfly style joints there, which are pretty cool. He feels pretty solid actually, even though it's Magic Square plastic, and I say that in a derogative way. It is actually fairly solid still. So apologies for being a little too close to the camera. I'm just trying to lean over the parts of that. That is a decent Vortex actually. So pop him down there next to his compadre, and we've got his other hand as well, because being upper torso, and then we've got his rotator blades as well. So we've got those. They move, do they? I thought they'd be like that. There we go, like that. So as you saw them in the cartoon. 2 down, 3 to go. Okay, so here we have next the legend. That is Swindle. Yeah, Swindle's probably everyone's favourite hustler in Transformers. There we go, comes with his traditional side cannon and missile style pistol there. He comes in his mode with a foot and himself, and again a fairly fairly clean Swindle there, as you can see. And it's cool that he's ever so slightly shorter, so the individual modes working out quite well there. So I'm not going to take this out because we want him for his combine mode really. So we'll leave that to one side and then get him combined up soon. Number 4, Brawl. Here we go. Magic Square warnings on the front of the package is that these are not suitable for children under the age of 3 years. I don't think a child under the age of 10 years. Actually, no, probably. Ooh, that's probably that limit. Yeah, under 10 years we'll be able to transform these. So he comes with his twin turrets and his individual gun there as well, which is pretty cartoon-esque. And he's all in all, each of these feel very solid. He comes with his next foot, and there he is coming out of the packaging. Knees a little loose. I mean, it's Magic Square, right? So it's just a friction on those, really. So I don't think you get ratchets in any Legends figures, to be honest. So he looks decent enough. He's a little bit bigger than Swindle, which is what you would anticipate. So we'll see how Onslaught stacks up as well. As he gets stand up. Oh, don't say you're one of those that don't stand. They're the Hue Spurs. So they all actually are pretty much the same height, actually, to be honest. Let's face it. Last but not least, Onslaught. So I wonder what he comes with. So he must come with a chest plate. And that should be about it, actually. got treads as well, so that must be... Are they for the back? What are these for then? What are those for? What are they for? They are... I can't even open that now. So that's... Is that for his... Oh, I'm going to have to look. What is that? I have no idea what those bits are for. So, pardon me, viewers, I'm going to the instructions for the first time ever. Because, why are they go on the back of the legs? Stabilization? Do they go on the backs? It doesn't say. I'm going to have to look it up. I don't believe this. It's not good enough, Magic Square. I need to know what those parts are. Like, do I need them in the box? Do I leave them out the box? Do they go on the back of the legs? Do they not? I don't know what they do. There's one of each colour, which is what's throwing me. So you think then they would be part of the combined mode then, if they're going to be one of each colour, rather than being like the med bay. And there's that bit there as well, which seems to indicate that sticks on somewhere. So anyway, here is Onslaught. So overall, the team looks pretty decent. They all have really good articulation, actually. Abs and waist and stuff, and double jointed, near double jointed elbows. They're all very articulated, these guys are. So, maybe a cool individual team. He is a bit bigger as well, which, being the main bot, you expect, right, for... We'll take those out for now and see what they do. So there you have the team all assembled, looking pretty good. We're gonna go off camera and I'm gonna put it in the combined mode and give you first thoughts and say should you or should you not invest if you're on the fence about these. Stay tuned. So small update on these two. He was quite difficult to transform into that mode. I hate the way it tabs together. It doesn't tab together, but if you didn't have that squishy plastic, it probably wouldn't survive the transformation. Oh, I forgot that bit out there. I'll do that and go back and do that. There we go. This bit here, this guy, absolute nightmare. If I was to watch a video on him, I won't be ashamed to say that. That was one of the hardest Magic Square things I've had since Megatron. I do not envy anyone who's transformed Magic Square Bruticus. I tip my hat. It is not bloody easy. Now we'll go on to these three here and hope that the transformations are better than these two. Pray for me. Okay, so we've successfully done Blastoff and Vortex. He was okay. He was a bit of a mission, so when I started him, I had no idea. It was just pull things apart, twist things around, have a look at the pictures and see how you get on, really. I think that's correct for his Israel mode. So we're going to try and do Onslaught next. He's fallen over. Put them together, and then we're going to get there. So again, tip my hat to anyone who's done this. Now I want you to put your names in the comment who's got this, because this is an absolute mission. So that's how I want him in combined mode. And the problem is that peg there at the top is so small. I've had to widen it, but it just doesn't want to, it just won't go in. Like it won't stay in. So the one on the left hand side barely stays in. And that is a real QC issue. I've seen it on multiple Magic Squares. If I've got a tip of how to get it in, I have no idea, because there's no other peg to hold that in place. It keeps coming down. It's really frustrating. But we'll persevere. Okay, so let's give this another go. We'll try and, I think it should be fairly easy now to get this together. He says confidently. This will move around a lot. It does feel quite tight in there. It's just those shoulder bits I'm not fond of. So you can see the tabs that it has on the back. We're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tabs in the end. So that all has to align succinctly. That's what I say. Precisely. You get that one on. Does that one go? Those go. All right. We're getting there. That will fold in. Clip onto there. In the correct way. That's got to be square. Those have to be square for it to fit inside there like that. That's going to keep coming off, that thing. So we're starting to get there with the, if you were quite clever with your animation, you could do a, like when he was in Return of Bruticus, Revenge of Bruticus even, you could do it so that, there you go, that's on nicely. And that's come off again, that thing keeps coming off. Because that hole was too small, I've had to make it wider. And that doesn't fit at all. This doesn't fit properly. What we're on. Okay. Let's do legs. Now is it Brawl this size? Unclip this. It's a really well engineered set. It's just bloody fiddly. Like the MMC version is a lot better in my mind's eye. Nothing to do with the size of how it works. That should be on that side, shouldn't it? So that should, that goes in there, that goes in there. That should be on that side, shouldn't it? Oh, hang on. You set these legs up, I think. Yeah, I do have it right. It's just going to be absolutely fiddly as hell, isn't it? So I'm going to have to do this bit off camera. Okay, bloody got there. That was not fun. Like, not fun at all. Looks good. That was not fun. And you keep coming up again. I'm going to have to sort you out as well at the end. You're really stressing me out. You are not fun. Right, let's try and get the arms on. So, I think that, you can see almost the way that will has an opening there. I think I've cleared it out now. Give it another go. So it goes on all the way. It nearly goes on nearly all the way. Is that enough for it to connect on? Close up that back. Try to close that joint back up now. Oh, yeah. So there's that door. Get in a minute. Right. You're on. You're in. There we go. Right. Now, is this? Is it there? Is that the port there? Right. Slide on. Like that. Oh, let's get the instructions out. No. Yeah, it was. You had to unclip that and slide that in there. Sorry I did it off camera. Once you unclip that piece there, it slides straight on there, so that's fine. I'll turn that head around as well, so it's turned around. I'll tie this back up and then we'll have a chat. Oh yeah, almost forgot. I meant to put these leg pieces on as well, aren't we? So, I think they go in here. Okay, so those bits don't go on the side, they go on the back. So they're colour coordinated and they go on the back of the robot to just bulk it out to make it look a little bit. I don't know if this one's meant to have his thing folded out at all or not. So he looks really good. Like, he's impressive for his looks. I might do a couple of comparisons quickly. I've got the other sort of third-party Legends combined, so we can see him with his Bruticus Brotherin, Bruticus. You get it? There we go. Those are the jokes, mate. This is as good as it gets. But yeah, I mean, this is still so annoying. Like, I'll have to just shave down that port a little bit, I think. See anyway to get it to fit, but there he is. If I just quickly grab New Age Devastator, so you can see there, and then Magic Square Blastoff. They're all about the same height. I think that works. I think, you know, out of the three, this is probably the best put together, the New Age version. Motormaster probably is second. He was their first release. This guy's a bit of a fucking nightmare to put together, I'll be honest. Absolute train wreck to put together. Like, he's on par almost. He's not quite at X-Transbots, but he's not far off. So, you know, overall, should you get him? Well, he is the best Legends scale Bruticus we have, and he is well built in this mode. Like, he's, oh, that's tight as well. Does that move up? Nope, I just, it doesn't even move, does it, that thing? He's got ratchets in places. He tilts back, he tilts forward, and not quite a teapot. So he's decent, like, in what he is, really. He works well in this mode. Individual modes are really strong. Alt modes, I didn't put them into alt modes, but they are so fiddly. I think these things are meant to be built into either combined mode or alt modes. I do have a gun from somewhere around here as well. There we go. So he's got his pistol that he wields here as well. So he's got that going for him as well there. So yeah, he's pretty cool. I think the MC version is better. It's a shame like you don't get downscale versions like Magic Square upscale their versions, MC could downscale their versions. But he's going to sit on the shelf next to my other combiner teams there as well, part of my Season 2 cast. So he's got a lot of character in this mode. He stands, looks like he's walked off the screen really. So ultimately, if you like this and you like a challenge, you know, just, you know, watch videos. There will be frustrating parts, things will come apart. It might not be what you want, but overall, nothing's broken on me. It all works once I've got it to connect together. I'm just making sure I'm pushing tabs back in the right way and things sit. But once you're there, you can really do some decent photos with them as well. So if you want to know what it looks like with Dinobots, there's a Grimlock. There's a New Age Prime. So you can see he's pretty good scale. I don't have Starscream to hand, unfortunately, so for Starscream's Brigade. So, but there you go. It's Alexis Trumps for the show. Don't forget to support the channel. Use the code TFShow on ShowZ, which is where I got these from. And then we'll see you Friday nights, 8 PM. Take care. Stay safe. Stay well.